Well, it is I. It is the one and only, the Hakapuka from Hakapakapuka. Where are my potato chips? I know I have potato chips. Potato chips right here. No critters down there. No critters. There. Yes. Well, what is up with you? Very good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Nice. Mm-hmm. Well, nice. So, what's up? All right. I'm here. You're there. And we're everywhere. We're everywhere. We are. But you might be over there too. We might be over this way. That way too. Me! It is. I am awake. I am live. I'm alive. I am here, Lee. Hello, Lee. How are you? Lee. Lee, Lee, Lee. Lee. Ah, good morning. Yes, and Mrs. Balboni popped on the channel a couple of days ago. She said it was her birthday then, but I guess they're having the celebration this evening. Um, a Scotch egg. Ah, what is a Scotch egg? What is that? Hmm, a Scotch egg sounds interesting, but like a deviled egg, I say. Ah, hmm. I'm gonna go grab an energy drink. I have a half of one. I'd say. I'll be right back there. I'll be right back in like 5 seconds. 10 seconds. I'm a little slow there. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Trying to grab energy drink. Stretching. Got it. Oh, have it. Ah, ah, I'm coming. Ah, there we go. Coming back. Oh, there. Oh, I'm back. Oh, thank God. Well, what's up? Who's with me? Who is here? Who is here? Is Lee. Ah, hardboard absent. Oh, that sounds really good. I'm still thinking about we'll call it the Crumpet Mac. Instead of the Big Mac, a Crumpet Mac. Add a burger, a shall I say, a burger with a crumpet. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because she popped up. Yeah. What when was it? Friday? Might have been Friday. I don't. Yeah. No, Thursday. I think she popped up and I sang her a little birthday song. Yeah. She's 30. She's 30. Hooray for the Balbonis. I love the Balbonis. Um, What would that be like? I've had crumpets before, but probably not authentic crumpets from the UK. Yeah. But when things calm down, perhaps you and I shall do a crumpet thing. You could instruct me how to make a crumpet, shall you? Ah, hell yeah, burgers are good. But I'll leave the chicken alone. I'm going to leave the chicken. I am fearful of chicken now. Oh my God, I'm fearful of chickens. That was not good. Ugh. But I'm good. I'm good. Ah, ah, good stuff. Taurine. Taurine is interesting. Ah, it's been a good day, brother or son. Ah, oh, hell yeah. So what? Remind me. What is in crumpets? What is in crumpet? What makes them so good? Crumpets. You blow your trumpet for a crumpet. Blow your trumpet for a crumpet, I say. William Shakespeare, I like that guy. He got me through what I was going through this morning. William Shakespeare coming to the channelist. I saith choppeth stick. You knoweth what I meaneth. he William Shakespeare definitely got out of my interesting mood I was in this morning. Definitely got me. And you too, Lee. You really helped. I appreciate that, brother. I'm going to check into some counseling as far as what the family goes. Definitely going to check into that. I could use some counseling when it goes to that. And perhaps I can get a home. Perhaps they can help me with a home. Wouldn't that be good? That would be nice. I mean, I can do this homeless thing, brother. I mean, son, but it takes a lot of energy to do this. It's just a constant struggle of because you don't have a home to go to. So your van, you have to put everything pretty much in a van, and that would be good. Ah, Cuddy, I love you, brother. Yeah, I don't need to be. I don't, and at first it was a lesson at first, but not anymore. I've learned enough. Believe me, I appreciate um, and want to help people, especially homeless children, because we're not going to just stop at hurting children or sick children. We're going to go ahead and do the homeless children. There's a lot of homeless children, man. There are, and it's sad. In our own fucking country here in the United States and over in the UK, there are homeless children. That's fucked up. Totally fucked up. I totally agree, and that's the part that I miss is the stability. You got to have stability, and it's like these two yo-yos, or actually, it was not only the two that were thinking about stealing the kayak here. These two yo-yos that were drunk on the four-wheelers, they got stuck in the lake, so they were raising hell. You just never know what the fuck. I am basically camping out on a semi-private public area. It's still technically owned by a certain family, but they gave it to Union County. So I have to be very respectful. And I have been staying here. I don't make any mess, don't have garbage, and I have improved. Made this little cul-de-sac. Um, and so far, I've met a lot of people, a lot of new friends. But I just don't like when someone was attempting to steal my kayak. They didn't see me there, so he backed up real fast and dropped the tailgate, and then I was there. He didn't expect anyone to be there because I basically the kayak was sitting there all afternoon. He probably drove by a couple of times and saw it. What I'm thinking, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Yeah, man. This happened this afternoon, Lee. When remember when I was hunting the alligator, and I just noticed this truck, and he's driving around suspiciously, and he backs up real fast. I'm behind the foliage. He doesn't see me, right? He backs up, drops the tailgate. Yeah, he drops the tailgate, and I just walk out there. He's like surprised. Hey, yeah, we just barbecuing, man. We're gonna barbecue. So he grabs. They weren't gonna do that. He was gonna steal my kayak, and his woman was there. He was shit faced as hell. She was somewhat drunk. But Lee, as I said, if I drank those three natty daddies, it would not have been good. It would have been out of control. The whole situation. I would not have been as calm. It would have been not good. Yeah, sneaky, exactly, sneaky snakes. And he was so drunk he didn't even see the fucking alligators out there, man. Yeah, I'm glad too. I'm glad. But it's the first. It's like you were saying, you haven't even thought about it, and I haven't thought about it till this day. I've been under so much stress, physical, mental, spiritual stress. I actually thought about it. I didn't have the craving though. I didn't have the craving, which is good. But I thought about it. And when I went down to the store, I didn't think about it. I didn't even. I just walked right past the beer there, and got my other stuff. Didn't even think about it, which is good because alcohol totally, man. Oh no, no, no! You're no, Lee. No, no. That's not gonna. You and I are tight now, man. We're good. And these trolls, that whoever that was, that woman, if she was a woman, I talked to her on the phone. It was definitely a woman. She was a nutcase bitch. She was a narcissistic fucking nutcase, a sociopathic type of woman, and I was so sickly, I didn't even know where I was coming or going, and it was just a misunderstanding. But now I know who you are. I know you're my friend. I love you. I love you and Michael. Just in the morning, you guys, when you come by, usually about 6, 7 when I wake up. Sometimes earlier, Michael's there, and I know the time is different for you. But it is like freaking. It's like wow, these are my dudes. These are my dudes, man. I look forward just to be with you guys, man. Um, you and got success has been with me for a long time. He's got a spiritualness about him that's interesting. He always just kind of watched my back, and it means a lot to me. And I accidentally blocked him. Oh my god! I'm gonna leave the damn. You take care of the trolls. Every time I try to do something, I get all nervous and I end up zipping you guys off by accident. Yeah, yeah. She has mental issues. It's a control thing. At first, I thought she was empathic, but then she changed her tune and started her bullshit. And then I said, "Well, fuck." And then the Balbonis, they started to get involved with it, and then I realized, well, you know what? Shit, Lee was right. Lee was right. And I understand that you're like me in a lot. You have no filter, Lee. And since we are alike in so many ways, it could perhaps we have to be a little more careful with each other. Um, because we're very much alike. We have no filter, and we tell it like it is. But yeah, spooky. Yeah, yeah. And I was so sick. I was still, just I was still had all that poison, that salmonella in my body, and I didn't realize really what the fuck was going on. And then I realized when Mrs. Balboni and Steve and everyone, was starting, and Jen, and it's like the shit with American Patriot with his racist shit. Um, you know, yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, she's kind of like how my mother was, controlling and very sneaky. Yeah, sneaky is the fucking word. It's like these sneaky snakes that were here trying to steal the kayaks. Yeah, and then I finally realized who the fuck. Then she came back, Lee, as she wasn't Holly. She was Stacy. She came back. Was it Stacy or something? And I'm glad she's gone. She's gone, so that's good. Because what I found out from my buddy John is she's been bamboozling men in nursing homes and shit like that, older men, and she gets on the internet. So I would say she's probably in jail. I'll be honest with you, Lee. So she's a sneaky, sneaky snake, and I'm glad the bitch is gone because we don't want people like her fucking with us. We have a good thing going here. A lot of love, a lot of kindness, and these people who sneak under the radar. I noticed we've been really just kind of watching for that after that situation. We're watch for it, and I noticed when someone just pops up, um, you guys especially, you're like freaking like bulldogs, like going for those trolls. Yeah, 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 and yeah, they are. And women can be their nature. Women are opportunists. That's their nature. And some women, some women are good and decent, but most women are just opportunists and they can't help themselves. Look in nature, females in nature. Look at the fucking female black widow spider. I mean, look at that shit. Like Rodney Danger, Dirty Red. Oh shit! The female black widow spider. She invited me for dinner. I was the main fucking course. uh, um, but that's true, man. So yeah, been a good day today. I did not drink alcohol. I mean, yesterday I didn't drink alcohol, and that's good. Um, I have no. It would totally just fuck my creativity up. It would take. I would have. It would take me. It would set me back weeks and weeks and weeks if I took a drink. To be honest with you, Lee, it would set me back weeks, and I cannot afford that. Unfortunately, Brian, he is drinking. Um, yes, yes, I agree. I agree. Um, so obviously, you're one of the main moderators here. If you see something I can't, by all means, I trust your judgment, and I trust your judgment, man. Yeah, it's not worth it. I am staying strong. I thought about it, but I didn't have the desire to do so. I didn't have that burning desire. That's the difference. And so I'm done with it. Um, I'm good, and I'll just take it a little bit at a time and just do what I can. I can't afford to be straining my hip like my body like I did. That's why my energy just wasn't that good when I went to Starbucks to play the electric. I should have waited and just went in the morning. That would have been, it would have worked out a lot better. Um, in fact, the manager will let me play it. And that crowd in the morning is good. So, June. So, Lee and June, I think what I'm going to do, I will go to Starbucks, but I'll go in the morning when that manager's there. He's there. He's going to say, yeah, he'll come outside and say, yeah, man. He'll start dancing out there. The guy's gay, okay? And he's a loving man. He's gay. I'll just tell you that much. He is loving. He's a beautiful human being. He's so friendly to everyone. And he's a beautiful human being. And him and I get along very well. Very well. And he's just a beautiful man. Now, this other woman that fucking, said she called corporate and bullshit, she went out of her way and called corporate. And it's the other bitches that were there that were like, oh, yeah, let's pull his balls off. Let's emasculate him. These women, they want to emasculate women, or, I mean, men. Oh, all right. Alan and Lee. Fuck yeah. Big ups to you, June. How's it going, Third Eye? How are you doing? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's going really well for me. I'm just, yeah. Yeah, it is. I guess it is loud. It is loud. Yeah, it was shaking the window, man. It was shaking the window. So I don't have Lee. I'll be honest with you. I don't have time right now. I got to focus on my stuff there. I got to go ahead and figure out how to deal with that and get the. I got to get the purple virgin out here on the lake, brother. That would be a monumental. That would right there would float my boat to get the purple virgin out on the lake. Wouldn't you love to see that, man? Then if I can get people locally to help me decorate it, you know what I mean? Someone just or just to come just to travel here and help me decorate the purple virgin as a pirate ship as she belongs. You know what I mean, Lee? A pirate ship. That would. Yeah. That would literally that right there, and my son Andrew's ashes are here. That is a spiritual thing for myself, and so we'll put it on. It would be perfect for the lake because it's made for shallow water. It's a pontoon boat. It's made to bulldozer right through shit. Pontoon boats are fucking amazing. They can do all kinds of stuff that most boats can't. They just are amazing. Very durable, very stable too, in any kind of weather and on the ocean. And you know the lake, they call it Swift Creek Pond. You know why, Lee? Let me tell you why. There is a creek. When we have a lot of rain, the creek flows in, and I mean it's like a river that comes in. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. And I'm gonna try to go up there and start clearing it out right there at the mouth of the creek where the creek flows into the lake and try to start I got a lot of plans here, you know. This is like just I don't own this place, but I'll tell you one thing, I'll utilize it and I'll make it beautiful. Oh, wow, Cheech. Wow, that's beautiful, Ian. What you did with that poster, man, with Cheech, you hit it right. He looks just like Cheech. I really appreciate the hell out of that. Call it Cheech, Cheech. The Cheech. How about something the purple Cheech? You know the Chi Virgin, no, the Chi something. How about Chi Creechy, the Chi Creechy, the Chi Creechy? How about that? You know what I mean? Wow. Yeah. And Cheech is not, yeah, it's the third time I've been over to Lee. And last time I was over there for freaking like 6 hours and there was no Cheech. And what pisses me off, the drunk, um, he's not really a friend. I like to consider him that way. I feel for him, but he's an alcoholic and he can't see what he's doing. He said he saw Cheech and he didn't. It was another cat. The Cheech sounds classier. The Cheech. Oh, the Cheech. Uh, the Cheech. Yeah, the Cheech. Yeah. Because the Purple Virgin isn't a virgin anymore because myself and my four others kind of, the five of us kind of stained it up a little bit, if you know what I mean. It's not a virgin anymore. So we have to call it the Cheech because that would be because Cheech would screw anything. Cheech would screw any. I wish I had video of him screwing the ducks. That was funny. Him just banging the ducks. He wasn't hurting the ducks. He was just trying to screw them. Got little cheechlings instead of ducklings. Cheechlings walking around. Oh man, I'd say I'm glad your legs are doing better, Lee. I really am. I really am. Yeah, I think it stayed on the comforter that I had, but we were making all kinds of animalistic noises. In fact, the right across the fence is the I call it the Gray Papon area where people have Homes up to $500,000 there, and they called the police, right? The police had their lights out looking, right, and we were up there. We were quiet, right. We're up there laughing, like under our breath, laughing. Peeking over. The police were looking around. And the guy over the fence was saying, "Yeah, right over there. Yeah, I heard it right over there. Some kind of animals or something." And we were making like, we had, man, can you imagine two men and three women just fucking just coming pretty much at the same time? Yeah. We were like, God damn, off the chart. Like, rah, like a man. I got to build that Mammoth Slammer, man. I got to build the high powered Mammoth Slammer. I really do. That ought to be interesting. The high powered Mammoth Slammer. That would be cool. So I like this new dude here from Iceland. I like Magnum. I like Magnum. He's learning English better now, and that's good. And I'm trying to learn a little Icelandic, but he's a quick learner, and he's got a beautiful wife and a son. And Magnum is fucking cool. He's and Olaf. He's been very busy. He left a message, not a message, a comment where he's been busy, and so yeah. All right, brother. Yes, beautiful. Hey, I'm glad. I'm glad Mam is good, man. You have no. I really put that healing energy for her to come home. I'm so glad, brother. I am. All right, I love you, Lee. Till the next time. We'll see you later, brother.